Hey guys. So I did my very deep dive into Cosmere lore theory video, but I wanted to do something a little lighter, a little more casual. So I'm just gonna do some predictions for Lost Metal. This will probably contain spoilers for up until Bands of Mourning, but won't contain any for Era 1, so you're good on that. Just, yeah, a little casual something just to get y'all excited about Lost Metal. And before I get into it, I just want to say I've been rereading the series in order to kind of psych myself up for the release, refresh myself on all the details, and I just love this series, y'all. It's so much fun. Like, some books are good, and some books are like introspective and thoughtful, but Wax and Wayne is just fun, y'all. Like, it's just the right amount of campy, but yet the characters are so deep and so well crafted and so interesting, and it's so good. It's so good, you guys. And I love it. I love it so much. And so I'm just really excited to be talking about this great series. And for my first prediction, prediction number one, I think that Lost Metal is going to end in a war. I'm not sure whether or not this war is going to be with Elendel and the Outer Cities, or if it's going to be between the Northern Scadrians and the Southern Scadrians. I'm leaning towards conflict between North and South, simply because of Miles's prediction at the end of Alloy of Law, when he's like, "Oh, the people of gold and red and bearers of the final metal, and you will be ruled by them," or whatnot. It was very dramatic, but I think that there's a lot of concrete weight to that just because of him being like a gold allomancer and also a gold compounder. He just seems like the kind of person who would see the future unintentionally. So I think there's going to be a war. My second prediction is that I think Marasi is going to become a bigger player in the Cosmere. I don't know if she's going to enter into other people's stories, but I think at the very least as a footnote somewhere else of, oh, Marasi left Scadrial, became a world hopper, did other things. It just kind of seems to me like Sanderson's grooming her for a position out there in the stars. And I guess that kind of leans into one of Sanderson's themes with the Cosmere. First, there's always another secret. But more than that, like, the people who look for the answers will find them. Like, you see that a bunch of different places across the Cosmere of like the people who are curious, who are looking for answers and willing to search for them, find those answers. And I see Marasi as one of those people. And honestly, I'd really love to see her like show up with maybe Chris and Nash, just like adventuring across the Cosmere. Like, just the thought of that makes me really happy. So maybe not as a world hopper, but at least somebody who's more Cosmere aware and has an impact on the greater Cosmere. Third, well, I already kind of made a third in the other video. It's gonna be over here and down in the description, but it's about the nature of Trell, so you can go check that video out. I think I have a lead onto who Trell might be. I'm probably wrong, but that's number 3. And number 4. Oh, number 4. I think that at least one main character is going to die in Lost Metal. And I think it's gonna be Wayne. No, I don't want Wayne to die. He's like my favorite. But, like, it doesn't really make sense to me for Wax or Steris to die. Like, first of all, it doesn't make sense for Steris to die because of Lessie. and because of everything that happened there, it just like, it's been done already, and so to do it again would be a little trite. And Wax just, his arc doesn't seem to be leaning into a grand sacrifice. Like, I feel like a grand sacrifice would be counter to the growth that he's experienced from dangerous, rough lawman to politician and House Lord. Like, he's growing and he's finding the place where those two intersect. But dramatic sacrifice seems like way back on the extreme of dangerous, rough lawman, and it just doesn't really fit. Marcy, I already have my prediction for her, and honestly, like, Wayne, he has this weird interaction with selflessness, and I think part of that is because he's a stereotypical Enneagram 2, and so he has this dynamic with sacrifice and selflessness, because on one hand, he's very selfless, and he's always looking out for the little guy. Like, some of the scenes that I had forgotten about in my first read through, where he has all of these little like proteges and all of these little like street urchins that he's looking out for, and he just comes and like gives them advice and like hangs out with them and is a good influence on them, and I'm like, that's so sweet. But he also has moments like sabotaging Wax's wedding that's like so selfish, like he can't let go of what he thinks is best for Wax. And I feel like Wayne's sacrifice would be an embrace of true selflessness. And I don't like it, because Wayne's so much fun and he's such an interesting character. But I think it works, and I think Wayne might kick the bucket in Lost Metal. That's a bit of a downer note to end on. Maybe you've got some theories of your own. Post them down in the description. Let me know if you think I got mine right or if I'm way off base. And yeah, I'm just looking forward to engaging with you in the comments. Like the video and subscribe. It's down there. If you would subscribe, that would be awesome. And I hope to see you again in the next video.